Arabic and English. Two languages that might seem completely different, but actually they share some fascinating connections. For example, do you know that the word sugar comes from the Arabic word sukkar? And so do words like coffee from the word qahwa, and the word alcohol from the Arabic word alcohol, and also the word zero from the Arabic word صفر. And it doesn't actually stop there. A lot of English idioms like actions speak louder than words have literal counterparts in Arabic. In Arabic we say al-af'alu أبلغ من الأقوال, which has the same literal meaning for the previous English idiom we mentioned. And also the English idiom the apple doesn't fall far from the tree matches in Arabic الولد على سر أبيه. These connections are just the beginning. Let's uncover together the full story of what Arabic and English surprisingly share. Bring your coffee and let's start. Now you might be asking how two completely different languages like English and Arabic end up with so many shared words. The answer is history. During the golden age of Islam, Arabic was the main language of medicine, science, mathematics, and some other scientific sections. Scholars and traders traveled far and wide, spreading knowledge, science, and also some science. During their interaction with other cultures, Arabic words like alcohol and algebra made their way into European language, including English of course. So when you use this word today, you are unknowingly tapping into centuries of cultural exchange that helped into shaping the language we speak today. You might be surprised to know that so many common English words actually and originally come from Arabic. For instance, the word sugar comes from the Arabic word sukkar, and the word coffee comes from qahwa, and also the word algebra comes from aljabr, and the word cotton comes from qatn, and also the word alcohol comes from alcohol, and the word zero comes from the Arabic word صفر. You might not realize it, I know, but actually even everyday words like amber comes from the Arabic word ambar. And the word admiral, which is used in the armed forces and navies, also has an Arabic original source, which is Amir al. Admiral comes from Amir al, which means the prince of or the commander of. So every time you use these words, you are tapping into Arabic history. But it's not just a one-way street. Arabic has also borrowed some words from English over time, especially in the modern era. For example, the word computer in English is computer in Al-Arabiya, and also the word internet became internet, and the word radio turned into radio. It's fascinating how languages continuously influence each other. Just like words, idioms in English and Arabic share some surprising similarities. Let's take some examples. Idiom number 1. To kill two birds with one stone means in English to achieve two things with one effort. And in Arabic, the equivalent for this idiom is ضرب عصفورين بحجر واحد, which literally means to hit two birds with one stone. Idiom number 2. Don't cry over spilled milk. In English, this means not to dwell on things that can be changed, okay? And in Arabic, it has a similar expression or idiom, which is لا تبكي على اللبن المسكوب, which is also literally translated to don't cry over spilled milk. Idiom number 3. A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. In English, this means to hold on to something sure rather than risk it to something uncertain. In Arabic, we say عصفور في اليد خير من عشرة على الشجرة, which literally translated into a bird in hand is better than 10 on the tree. You see, these shared idioms reflect how both languages express the same idea with similar ways. When it comes to sentence structure, Arabic and English might seem completely different, but actually they share a lot of important basics. Both languages generally follow a subject, verb, object, SVO structure in their simple sentences, which makes understanding each other's syntax a bit easier than expected. In English, a basic simple sentence might look like I eat bread. In Arabic, we say أنا آكل الخبز. أنا آكل eat الخبز bread. The same simple sentence structure, you see? Arabic and English grammar might seem completely different, but they share some key similarities that can make the learning process easier. I'll explain to you quickly 5 grammar rules that share, you can say, the same rule or the same context inside each rule. The first grammar rule is verb tenses. Both languages use verb tenses to indicate past, present, and future actions. For example, in English we can say I eat now in the present, I will eat in the future, and I ate in the past tense. Okay? In Arabic we say أنا آكل في الحاضر or in the present, and أنا أكلت in the past في الماضي, and أنا سآكل in the future. Grammar rule number 2 is passive voice. Both languages use passive voice rule to focus on the action rather than the subject. For example, in English we can say the book was read by the teacher. Okay? In Arabic we say قرئ الكتاب من المعلم. Both sentences have the same meaning actually. They both focus on the action rather than focusing on the subject. The third grammar rule is definiteness. In both languages we use definite articles to specify particular things. In English we use the, and in Arabic we use al. For example, when we say in English the book, it means in Arabic al-kitab. When we say book, it means kitab. So the is equivalent to al. The book, al-kitab. Okay? And the fourth grammar rule is question formation. In both languages we can make a question or form a question by inverting the word order or by using some question words. For example, in English we can say are you coming? Are you coming? And in Arabic we can say هل أنت قادم? هل أنت قادم? Are for هل, أنت for you, and coming for قادم. The same formation actually. And the fifth grammar rule is word order flexibility. While we in Arabic generally follow a verb, subject, object structure in our sentences, we can also follow a subject, verb, object, just like English in our sentences, especially in the simple sentences. For example, in English we say Zaid reads the book. Okay? In Arabic we can use 2 different forms. The first form is exactly like English, Zaid يقرأ الكتاب, starting by the subject. Okay? And the second form is يقرأ زيد الكتاب, starting with the verb. The both are correct. Okay? While there are plenty of differences between Arabic and English grammar, these shared areas and rules can help you bridge the gap and learn Arabic easier. While Arabic and English have distinct writing systems, they share some key similarities in how their alphabets function. First, in the alphabetic system. Both languages, English and Arabic, use alphabetic systems where each character or letter represents a specific sound. In English, each letter corresponds to a specific sound, and the same is true for Arabic, although Arabic is using different symbols. And secondly, letters with multiple forms. Just like in English we have different letters like C and S, they have different sounds depending on their position in the word, like when we say city versus when we say cat. The both 2 words use the letter C, but they have different sounds. Exactly the same way in Arabic, we have some letters that change depending on their position in a word, whether at the beginning or at the middle or at the end. And thirdly, consonants and vowels. Both languages, English and Arabic, have consonant letters and vowel letters, despite Arabic doesn't have vowel letters for the short vowels. It's represented by diacritical marks, Fus-ha, Kasra or Dhamma, and it's written below or above each letter. So despite their differences, both English and Arabic use alphabet systems to structure the written language, enabling people to read and write effectively. Here we are at the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment there to tell me if you want me cover any specific topic in the future. And don't forget to get your free copy of my book 100 Must-Know Words for Beginners. It will very much help you in learning Arabic easier, just by pressing the link in the description, subscribing to my newsletter Arabic Secrets, and you will directly get an email with your free copy of my book. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video, and مع السلامة.